Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream. Okay, let's put this a little bit in this side. Adele, hello. How are you guys doing today? Good. It's good that you are doing good, Mauricio. Pereira Rodriguez. Hi, how you doing? Like and share the live, guys. We are 21 people right now in live. And the topic of the day is predatory threat in livestock. For those people that come for the first time in this live, HB Channel is an animal channel that posts documentary content about livestock and animals with education purpose. So confirm, guys, did you see the type of question that I did? It's not the type of question, but it's the topic of the day. Predatory threats in livestock. Can you confirm? Can you see that in the screen? Okay. Like the live and share. Good morning, how are you doing today? Can you guys like the live and discuss about this topic? Hi, I'm from Amsterdam. Kalim. Hello from Amsterdam. Welcome to the live stream. Kalim, I like your videos. Thank you very much for the support. I'm happy to hear this positive. Why this history track? I don't understand. Hold on a second. Why this comment disappear? I don't know why that comment disappeared. I didn't see any insult word or something like that. Who is that mean today in the live stream? Where are you from? I'm from Albania. Marching to Mal. Where are you from, my friend? I'm from Albania. Salam. Salam, brother. Like the live. Like and share. Let's invite a lot of people and let's discuss together about the concern that you have about livestock and predatory threats. And in every other topic that you have about dogs. Every concern that you have. Including health issue, behavior issue. I don't know, maybe it's too early today and I don't see people to be active, or it's because lack of speaking English. Or you guys are shy. This place is not for being shy. You can talk. Everybody is welcome to enjoy. If you are animal lovers, you can enjoy and give your opinion or ask or talk, have a conversation. Hussein Mohammed, I don't speak Arabic, my friend. Sorry for that. You speak Russian, maybe I'm gonna read, but I prefer English, please. English is the strong point. I can read comment in my native language, but in other language I don't speak. Sorry about that. So I don't know what you write. Where I'm from Albania. What dog is the best for poultry? Usually, the livestock guardian dog are good for every livestock culture that you have. My name is Hussein from Iraq and I love your channel very much. Thank you, Hussein. I appreciate your support. And I'm glad that you like my content. Wolves are the biggest threat to livestock, cougar as well, and coyote. I don't think it's real common for bear to attack livestock. Moonshine, that's good point. Depend of the area that you are living. For example, I'm gonna mention just one country, which is Romania in Balkan territory, if you know that. And they have a big problem from bears attack in livestock. It's a very big problem. They don't have too much problem with wolves, but with bear they have big problem. Because bear in Romania is a protected animal. Is Volkodava a Caucasian shepherd dog? Technically originate from Caucasian shepherd dog. But it's really a land-raised dog. Some of them which are native, yes they are. There are modern tape that are changed because of mistake and interference of human in breeding of them. I think I answered that question. You can continue with other question. Or you just stay on the topic and let's talk together about this topic. Because I just published today a beautiful video. It's a video documentary which I explain about the wolf hunting yak. And I suggest to everybody to go and watch the video after this live. It's very beautiful one, it's very educative. There is no, don't expect to see cruelty or brutal or it's very moderated for every person, no matter what. There is no sensitive material or something like that, but there are material that show how the wolf deal. Adel, I live in Moldova next to Romania. Oh, now I understand. So, what's your opinion when I say that in Romania, bear attacks are very often? Can you confirm that? I don't know how many bears there are in Moldova, to be honest. But I know that in Romania there are a lot of them. The population of bear in Romania are increased year by year. And they are start to be a threat for livestock and for villagers. So it's true. Okay, thank you very much for confirmation about this news. Because I want people to understand that every information that I post is true information. I never mislead people, my viewers, or the new viewers that come in my channel. Which breed will be better for a family of Kangal, Alabai, Anatolian to the children? So which breed is better for family? Okay, to the children. To the children it's a little bit difficult topic to talk. Depends how old are your children, my friend. No beers in Moldova. So, Marcin Tomala, if I spell your name correctly, can you tell me how old are your children? Are they teenager or they are small kids? If they are small kids, Adele, you have 3 alibi, and you say there is no bear in Moldova. So there is no bear attack in Moldova. 8-10. Okay, if they are 8-10, that's good. You can take a puppy from the breed that you mentioned, Kangal, Alabai, or Anatolian Shepherd, if they are in this age, and they're gonna race together. Puppy, not adult dog. Adult dog, I don't trust. But puppy, you can take and race with your children. Hello, Bella. How you doing today? I'm doing well. I just published a content today about wolf hunting Tibetan yak. It's very beautiful content, very beautiful material. Well done. About the education, I explain every detail. So I watched you saw my comment. Yes, I think I gave like to you. I'm just shared about fox and jackal. So in Moldova, the threats are fox and jackal. No, I don't see any serious threat for livestock. They are not big predators. So no wolf in Moldova? Because you told me that no bear attack, so bear must be very rare. And if they are rare in Moldova, in numbers, it means that the percentage or the chance to attack the livestock are rare. But what about wolf? Because I'm a little bit confused. Because wolf, it's very often in the Balkan, in East Europe. What is the channel that two males? What is the chance that two males will get along? One 4 years old Tosa Inu mix with Canario with a Kangal Alabai puppy. It will be a war in your yard. Why you have to take two males? Take a female. 100 to 200 wolves. That's a population of wolf in Moldova, 200 wolves in total. Moldova is not a big country too, but it's not so small, so 200 wolves in total. In that country, it's a little bit very low, honestly very low. I did not expect that. So you guys, you have more fox? You think? Because you write a little bit mistake. You think? You mean you think? No problem about making mistake in writing. I understand when people don't. Yeah, I understand you. So you think? Okay. In Balkan, usually, I know that the wolf attack in livestock it's often, especially in the winter season. It's very very often. But even in the summer. But maybe you're right that the population it's not so. Maybe you are right, Marcin Tomada. Maybe you are right, but female are smaller. What do you mean, my friend? That female is smaller. So what's the wrong with having a smaller? But you have a mixed dog. You said about I have a mixed dog. Having a mixed dog, I don't understand why people buy mixed dog. Seems like a jackal and fox would be a threat to livestock. I don't consider jackal and fox threat for livestock. They are threat for small baby lamb and for poultry. They are threat. If you breed poultry culture, they are threat. But for usually for sheep, goats, and cattle, which are the common livestock culture in most of the area, they are not so threat. They come from Ukraine. This what you mean? Are they radioactive? Why they have to be radioactive? Do you think they come from Chernobyl? The wolf. The wolf come from Ukraine. Yes, I know that Ukraine has a lot of wolves, and during in the end of the war, World War II, they have shoot 2 or 3 exemplar, which was very large in territory of Ukraine. Because I previously had the pedigree stuff, and he died of the cancer at the age 6. He went to exhibition a lot. I'm sorry about the dog, but can you please explain me why you need the mixed dog? Why you want to make a mess? For what reason? Because I call those when you mix, they are really a mess. They are unpredictable exemplar. Wolves live there. Emiliano, can you can you please tell me only mosquito female bite? What do you mean the only mosquito female bite? The male mosquito does not drink blood? What is the source of food for the male mosquito? Because I don't understand. That's why when the wait a second. That's why when the Amstaff died, I said that I didn't want a dog with a pedigree. It would produce weaker dog, always healthier and stronger dog, so I bought a mix. No, that's not true. Who told you that mix are stronger and healthier? That's not true at all. And most of the time, those mixed dogs, those outcross of different breeds, they are weaker. It's like a new organism created. The dog that has pedigree and has line, the breed is selected, and the exemplar are selected and selected and selected to have better health, because it's a selection. You have to understand selection. Why people do breeding and select this? They will select this, but if you have a mix and you bring in life those mixed one, they're fragile. They're fragile, more fragile, and not healthy. I know male mosquito don't bite. I don't know this. Honestly, if they don't bite, can you tell me what kind of source? What's the source of food on them? How they feed? I feel sad once I found out only 1 to 5% of stuff are real. Rest are show dog mixed with a lot of disease such as heart disease, ataxia, etc. I have chicken, duck, and rabbit. Okay. But you can have a good livestock guardian dog that race with chicken and it will be very good protective. Or you can have one male, one female. And you fix the problem. They're gonna keep the fox and jackal away from your farm. Every livestock guardian dog will work. Will work well. It's just important to have the dog to has work ethic, and they're gonna work well. Just vaccinate it, please. The dog from rabies disease. It's very important. If they are in contact with fox and rabbit, and we don't need our dog, our guardian, to get this disease, because you're gonna be at risk. Your family will be at risk if your dog get infected by rabies by having the contact with fox and jackal. I didn't know, maybe they eat some even smaller things in the air, insect, if there are any. I don't know, you just have to Google, because I didn't know this, that only female suck blood. Yes, but pedigree are often made in a close relationship, especially if the dog exhibition, because the dog looks like nice visually, but it's not always good for their health. Okay, hold on a second. When you see the pedigree, because the pedigree is the one that show up, does this puppy has a cross blood in chest or inbreeding? If the pedigree is not falsified, if the pedigree is real, Marcino, my friend, I had mixed it. I have so mixed it. I do not like mixing. Trust me. There has nothing to do by those creating some hybrids and something like that. I just don't like them. No, don't say sorry. I'm just using the logic with what source of food they are feeding. So make a Google search, because I'm not sure about this. You have to understand. In order to develop a lay egg and those develop a new individual, female mosquito must suck blood. And what about the male? My 2 alibis girls are good. That's amazing. That's amazing. If you have two alibis and they work very well, that's amazing. Thank you for your opinion. No, don't go with mixed dogs. Don't go with mixed dog because you talk me about that you have kids. Those mongrels are unpredictable. I never trust those. Those mongrel dog I don't trust people at all. They are unreliable. I don't know why people like to have a mix. I don't see, in my experience, that mix can do something better or something wow that you has must be impressed. They are not the strongest organism, not at all. My boy is not good. Are you talking about the male? Okay, I have battery, so no problem. We're gonna stay in live and also you don't have a male. Not a good male, you said. So the male that you have lack the guardian instinct. Do you have a modern alibi or do you have aboriginal Central Asian Shepherd dog? And how old is this male that you have? Is he a junior or he is an adult? You have aboriginal. Oh. Where did you get those aboriginal? What's your opinion about boer boel? They are good guardian dog, but not for livestock. For territory, for house, they are good. If you find uh, from the good parents, if the parents are good guardian, there is a chance to have a good puppy. If they are not, you're gonna have a silly dog, which is just funny and to play with you. Eagles, vulture, and so are large of threats, newborn calves, goats, and lamb. Our LGD dogs are aware of this. My dog hates those big birds. These include raven. Oh, eagle are very big threat for livestock. I'm gonna do a video because I have done a video before I needed to take it off because I think that was one of the material was a little bit compromised because the livestock guardian dog was attacking the bird of prey, and maybe I should remove a little bit, but I'm gonna post and I'm gonna show I'm gonna explain about the threat from bird of prey. Yes, Machina Borbol, I'm asking. Aboriginal Borbol are far better than new one. There is no aboriginal Borbol. Aboriginal dog are land raised dog. But bull is a modern breed. There is no aboriginal. I understand the old line, but there is no aboriginal. Aboriginal, for example, is we have some wild dog like dingo, is aboriginal. We have a species in India which is very similar to dingo. That's an aboriginal one. We have Tibetan Mastiff. That's an aboriginal one. We have Central Asian Shepherd Dog, which are aboriginal one. Do you know Elena from Australia? No, I don't know. 2 hours ago, I saw barn owl, the large owl in the world. It can catch a fox. It is only 7 months old and is already 3.6 kilogram. Ah, the old lion, Bella. Yes, but aboriginal, it's not old breed, or you can call aboriginal. There is no aboriginal. It's a new breed. You have to understand. Alabai breed. So you buy. Wait a second. This girl from Australia is breeding Alabai. So you live in Moldova, and you bought from her aboriginal Alabai, right? But why you go so far in Australia? You went too far to get the dog from an Australian breeder. I did not expect this, but it doesn't make any sense of me to have aboriginal from Australia. Anyway, if you really have aboriginal, I don't know. I have to see your dog at least to say are aboriginal or are not aboriginal one, because the dog has some specific traits. Donald Stephen. Good morning, HB Kennel. Some mixed breed are awesome. I own a mixed breed. It called Ambul Neo Mastiff. She was an awesome breed. No, I'm not saying that they are not awesome. I don't trust those mongrels. So you have to understand this. Mongrels, though, most of the time involve in accident, in trouble. A lot of them. A lot involved in accident, those mongrels. If you are very good owner and you know how to hold those breeds, okay. But the guys say that I have kids and having mixed breed. I've seen thousands of cases with those mixed breed. They are unpredictable, attack people. They have no stable behavior at home. Some of them, yes, can be very cool, very calm, but some of them are unpredictable. You have to understand that I have a big respect for the old breeders that do those outcrossing, different breeds. But they select the line. They keep select. And the individual that show, for example, weak points or red flags, they don't breed in those one. They try. That's why this is called to pure the line. And first generation and second generation the line is not pure. So you may be gonna have good traits heritage from the parent, and you're gonna have bad traits on them too. In my experience, I do not like them. Are too unpredictable. They are too unpredictable. Sorry that I was. So you live in Australia or Austria? The guy that interview you, he always interview the breeder Mark D. Isinger outer Riverside. Ah, are you talking about Bulldog podcast? Yes, eagle are big threat. My neighbor caught one. The facing a calf being born. Their LGD dog did nothing to protect the calf. Dog wasn't brave enough, I think. What kind of livestock guardian dog did you have possess? Yes. Donald Stephens. Are you talking about this Mark D? Look, because this is a wide topic to talk about the mongrels. From all the history, American Pit Bull Terrier, when they were bandog, those bandog had it all the time problems by attacking and being unpredictable. Those bandogs, being unpredictable, attacking kids. We have had bandogs almost everywhere. Those bandogs are unpredictable, my friend. Unpredictable. I don't want to use the words that I have in my mind because it will call a little bit, but those mutes, mongrel, bandog, whatever you're gonna call, are unpredictable. We have seen in the shepherd dog mix, we have seen in a lot of dog breed mix, they are unpredictable, very dangerous dog. I don't know this guy, what he is doing or something like that. They can do it, promote the dog, sell the dog. I've seen a lot of breeder promote some stuff. I've seen XX bully that they say that is American Pit Bull Terrier, which is not American Pit Bull Terrier. It's not. I've seen breeder lie too much here in America too. I've seen another in Facebook. They say that we are breeding 5,000 years old dog, Mastiff. What? You are doing a new Mastiff breed. Why you say that is 5,000 years old? That's just bullshit, honestly. I don't buy those stuff. He post carving stone in Sumerian and Assyrian and say that those are 5,000 years old dogs. How? When you just mix new Mastiff. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't buy those stuff and I don't agree. And trust me, American breeder are not the best breeder. That's my opinion, period. They are the best for American Pit Bull Terrier. For the rest, no. They are just doing some experiments to think that, oh, they can create a line or just to give some credits from themselves. You will never, ever, doing the mixed breed, mixing Kangal with Great Pyrenees, and you pretend that you're going to have a better exemplar than a Kangal? No, no doubt. You will not have a better exemplar than Kangal. By mixing Kangal dog with the Great Pyrenees. You will never have a better. The dog will never perform better. Okay, hold on a second. I like your approach to the topic. You don't say that the only you are right. You just give me the pros and cons to explain. That's what I'm talking about, the pros and cons. I don't like mixed race. Are unpredictable dog. I had it. Our community had it a lot of unpredictable dogs, and I can give a lot of examples that they put us in trouble with those unpredictable mongrels. The same was true of the Serbian guardian dogs, a very aggressive Neapolitan Mastiff cross with a grey wolf. And Serbian can say that these Serbian guardian dogs, self-defense, how is the name? SS. D, they say that those are mongrels dog. They put mix Rottweiler in them, a bunch of mix. Where are those dogs now? Who is buying those dogs now? Those mixing. No, Donald, I don't want you to get misleading, because somebody can talk a good, beautiful English in the interview, and I'm doing like this, I'm doing like that, I'm doing like this. I know what they are doing, honestly. They can fool the ordinary viewers. They can feel that my breed is 5,000 years old. How it's your breed 5,000 years old? You just breed, technically, a neo-mastiff with hanging lips, and you put a different name, and you say that this is 5,000 years old. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. It's absolutely not. It's our new breed. To say now, for example, the modern Volkodov is an archaic breed. No, the Aboriginal are archaic, are landrace. Those modern dogs, 80 kilogram, 100 kilogram, Volkodov are not Aboriginal, my friend. They are not. I'm just give you just to create an idea what I'm talking about. And I say to people, stay away of mongrels. If you have kids, please stay away of mongrels. Don't put your dog above your kids. You're gonna have troubles. I'm Stafford Terrier added in terms of American Pit Bull Terrier. That's why I had the Rottweiler along a grey wolf, who has middle 5 breeds. I know that they put a lot of bunch of breed to create that SSD. What's the difference between Kangal and Anatolian? Thank you for your answer. Marcino, I have made a video about that. It's a long topic to say. To talk just about. It's very long. You have videos about Kangal and who is Anatolian Shepherd. They are different in anatomy, different in structure, different behavior, different personality. There it's completely different dog. And those Anatolian Shepherd that they are in Turkey, that they post as a Kangal, are not standard. You have to understand. Kangal is a standard. They selected from Aboriginal dogs. This archaic line. They selected that come in this line. I have picture about original Kangal from 1919, I think. I have picture from the First World War. One. Yes. I have picture and from the archive how the Kangal looks like. Those mixed modern Anatolian Shepherd, those huge dog, in the old archive we cannot find them. In the old archives in Turkey, I don't see. From the old picture, we don't see those huge dogs that we can see today. You understand? We cannot see those bows, 1 meter tall, 100 kilogram. We don't see. I couldn't find in archive. I have saw a lot of archive. All of what I saw was normal landrace dogs and Kangal stereotypes. Akbar stereotypes was there. But stereotypes like those mixed huge Anatolian Shepherd, no. I didn't found nowhere those. I think those blood come from English Mastiff when they have the connection with the British Empire, Ottoman Empire, connection with British Empire. That was brought those Westerner dogs. This is my my hypothesis in this, but even in the source that I found out, the sorry about the words, the aristocracy of Ottoman Empire in that time, they present in the picture. I'm talking about a real picture, not modern picture, but picture from the author of the time. They present Mastiff, which was English Mastiff. No connection with, to say like nowadays Malakli, which has the head of English Mastiff, but they start to have the black mask and a little bit longer hair, because those longer hair come from the shepherd line. Hope I just give you an example. I didn't see any Anatolian that we see those exemplars nowadays in the archive. I'm digging in all archive. I did not see them. I purchased a puppy from this guy, my female. Bella, leave it for 8 years. Donald Stephen, what breed? Kids should be tough. How to behave with dogs too. I live in Australia for 3 years ago. Okay, I see now. Okay. Hold on a second. You live in Australia. That's why you told me that the only threats in you have fox and jackal. I will find it. Bull no Mastiff is a cross of 3 Mastiff and 3 Bulldog breeds. I know this. Old name Chobanko Peggy. Yes, the old name was Chobanko Peggy. The old name. And the old sources from Turkey that talking about Chobanko Peggy. I have saw 2 types of dogs. One type that looks like a Kangal, not Anatolian feature. And another one was the Highlander dog, which Turkish called Karadeniz. Those Highlander dog we find in Balkan territory too, in Transcaucasian area like Armenia, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Iran too. Those type of Highlander in North Caucasian area we find. But in those sources, I never saw a modern day Anatolian Shepherd in the source. And that was a veterinarian doctor. The original script was in Arabic language, and after they translate in Turkish language. When they talk about Choban Kopegi. The name Kangal did not exist in the time, just to know, people. Name Kangal is, as a name is a modern. As a line of dog, it's archaic line. Today I was looking at old picture of Nagazi dog and come across of courage test with a bear. That dog Koda was not let near to the bear for the second time. People of Russia, Canal Road. I didn't understand the real meaning, honestly, but you can just make right again. On postmark right Choban Kopegi, I believe. Yes, was Choban Kopegi, which mean in English translate shepherd dog or watchdog. Çoban, it means shepherd. Kopegi, in Turkish, it's dog. I just make a translation. Okay. After 1965, Kangal. Yeah, Kangal is an old name. The line, for example, the first documents that we had for the Kangal are from the World War One, the First World War. And it's not so long after the picture device, the oldest one were created, not so for a long time. Those is the oldest archives that come. Only American Kennels Club have standard for Anatolian because they made it accidentally. Anatolian Shepherd and Choban Kopegi. I'm just gonna give you the brief history. For Anatolian Shepherd, they call it dogs with no standard. That's why. So was shepherd dog in territory of Anatolia, and most of them, they were just landrace dogs, different types of dog. In those type was very similar to dog in Caucasian area to the dog in Central Asian area, the same dogs almost, and they had it. Those line that was the hindlander of what Turkish people call Karadeniz, which mean shepherd dog from Black Sea. My next breed would definitely be Livestock Guardian dog, Alabay original North Caucasian dog or Kangal. Donald, soon I will going in life with the breeder from Russia, which breed Aboriginal Central Asian Shepherd dog. I believe, if I'm not wrong, come from Tajikistan line. What they call Saget Darmada. Very good working dog. And she is training, it's a female, she is training them as a self-defense dog, even for protection. Very good work ethic, powerful dog compared with German Shepherd, Rottweiler, or those other dogs that most of the people has. They are more powerful, more agile, more endurance, very, very good health. For sure that you're gonna do the vaccines, no doubt about that. Having a good health, natural health, I will not suggest not to. Oh, she is training them as elite dogs. Yes. Excellent, very powerful. I saw him. Yes, Drajan. I have many years connection with this breeder, and she is very good one. And she will not scam people to sell a modern alibi. No, she gonna sell you if you are interested to purchase one. She gonna say the original Central Asian Shepherd dog. I have a huge Rottweiler. He used to be so loving, but after his female and son died, he just cry all day and night and he become aggressive to stranger. What can I do? I love him so much. Christine Hernandez. Oh my god, that's a difficult one. So what are your condition? Where do you live first of all? It's not how old is he? I'm gonna tell you it's why he become aggressive. It's not because was a high traits on his behavior. It is not because the other dog died. Do you know the breed Tatra sheepdog? If so, what do you think about her and which dog could have been used to create it? Tatra. I don't know. Sorry about that. Tatra sheepdog. It doesn't come in my mind. It come in my mind this name which is very similar that dog in Georgia. The livestock guardian dog in Georgia. They used to be called with this similar name, to be honest. But I don't want to make this mistake. They call like a Tatar shepherd or something like that, but you say Tatra. I don't know. Whoa, could you imagine LGD as an elite dog? 9.5 old. What is 9.5? Years old or months? I appreciate, I look forward. Anytime, my friend. Just please, if you have a family, if you have kids, stay away of mixing dog. Honestly. Try to stay away. If you have mixing shepherd dog, you will not have the problem. But because they are, I'm gonna say, it's the same breed. They come from the same. The traits that those shepherds possess are almost similar everywhere. But if you go to mix a bulldog with a shepherd, I will not suggest. To mix a pit bull with a shepherd, I will not suggest. To mix mastiff with the bulldog, you're gonna create the old bull mastiff. They are very dangerous dog. Those mongrels. In the time of British Empire, they used to breed them. But do you know the purpose of those dogs? They were used for hunting. Powerful catch dog. Like we have today doggo. Many doggo are unpredictable. He's true aboriginal. He's 43 kilogram weight. Daniel. What's her name? The breeder. The name is Julia. Natalia. Who is Natalia? Tatra is a Polish sheepdog. I don't know this. Maybe in South Carolina, and he is 2 years old. I have raised 3 generations of his bloodline. Never had this happened before. He's German, Russian blockhead. Okay, let me tell you something. You tell me that he is 2 years old. No, he was good not because the dog lacked of the confidence. Some dog get matured and show those aggressive traits after first mating with females or after this 18 months old or 2 years old. They're gonna show the traits of aggressive. It's just the high traits on her. He's aggressive. He was lack of confidence. That's why he didn't show the aggression. But I'm sure that he was barking toward strangers. He was barking. He just didn't go to attack them. He lacked the confidence. Can you please confirm this behavior on him? Do you know how to learn dog attack on command? Sorry if... No, it's not out of the topic. Julia will teach you that. I don't train dogs to attack people. I never did. We never try to train dogs to attack people for self-defense. I don't need it, I think. It's very dangerous to have those dogs. I'm talking in my position. I don't need it. Maybe from your position you need. I'm not saying my position, I didn't need it. And for us it was very dangerous to have an aggressive dog. And mostly to encourage them, to training them to attack people. It's like a wish to go in jail. Trajan, I'm gonna put Julia in the live stream. I think this week, because she was sick. Because I asked her to put in the weekend, but she was sick. She got sick, and for this reason I didn't put. So don't worry about talking. I'm gonna put her, and everybody will enjoy the interview with her. And guys, you can go and support her channel too. And if you want a real Central Asian Shepherd dog, you can purchase from her. My Alabai boy is 80 kilogram, 5 years old. Your Alabai is not aboriginal, Adele. You have a modern Central Asia Shepherd dog. Russian has some other letters on Serbian, one letter or so. I'm gonna put Julia. No problem about. You're gonna find out her channel too, because I'm gonna list in the live stream description below when I'm gonna do the live, and you can watch her video. Is very good breeder. I like her, and I like that she is promoting an Aboriginal Central Asian Shepherd dog. That's important. It's excellent at the IDM. Yes, I talked with her. I think this week. I talked in WhatsApp with her, and I told her, so I wanted to have you in the live stream interview about Central Asian Shepherd dog. And people from Western Europe and America are interesting to know more about original or Aboriginal Central Asian Shepherd dog. It's very important because many people think that those big, huge Central Asian Shepherd dog were called Alabai. are original, but are not. Yes, I know about her channel. Yes, and she gonna be in the live stream. And we're gonna discuss a lot about Central Asian Shepherd Dog. She gonna talk about their traits, how she train, and a lot. And she speak English too. I give her some my opinions about her dogs physiology. I learned it about her about Aboriginal dog. He is independent thinker. He's so lovely to me and only bark at the animals we had, but I raised him from 6 weeks old with pug, another Rottweiler, and chicken and duck and Maine Coon. Can he still so lovely to me? He can be lovely to you, Christine, but I don't believe he gonna be lovely to other people. Pay attention to him, he may put you in troubles. What is the correct weight of Alabai? Are you talking about the Landrace Central Asian Shepherd Dog? 35, 30 to 50, 55 kilogram. Rare can be a 60 kilogram dog. If you refer to modern Central Asian Shepherd Dog, it's a little bit difficult to give an answer to them. They can go 100, 110. Those are not original Shepherd Dog, not original Central Asian Shepherd Dog, my friend. I don't know. Those are like a Sard Bernard or English Mastiff. They look like. They don't look like a Shepherd. Why they look like that? Because they have blood of Sard Bernard and English Mastiff on. That's why. 2 years old girl Lullaby is just starting to be aggressive. Yes, because in that age they're gonna show sign of maturity. And especially if you breed. If you start to breed in the first breeding day, she become a mother, she gonna show more of her temperament. He's my support. I have served PTSD and he was all I have to make me feel safe, so I can't lose him. I'm not talking to losing him, Christina. I'm talking about be aware. Be aware because Rottweiler bite. They are not joke. They bite. Be aware that he can attack a child. Be very, very careful. If you don't have the right yard security that he cannot cross the yard, or even if you try to go outside, if you go outside with this dog, put the muzzle on him. It's very important. Go outside because if he's large, like 42 or more than 40 kilogram, you cannot hold or control when you were outside walking with him. So put a muzzle on him. Put muzzle to prevent him attack, because even if he try to attack, at least he will not create damage, serious damage in people. Our dog is much better than show alibi. Yes, that's true. Christine Hernandez, he will be hooking to your wounds. I don't know that, but anyway, I socialize my Central Asian of Charka from early age with other dogs, and there is not any problem. But when he turned 11.5 months, it started to be aggressive to other dog. Do you have any? Do you have some advice? No, Adelo, I don't have no advice. He gonna continue. He just show himself what he really was. He will never be socialized with dogs. He can be a little bit socialized with puppy, with female. It's different with other male. And when you're gonna give food, it will start a war in your yard. Period. To dream about that the dog that show aggressive is just high traits in their personality. They are puppy. That's why they don't have enough confidence in themselves to show that. When they start to grow up, when they see they are bigger, powerful, and when they test themselves with other dog, oh, that's a big problem. That's a real personality on dogs. HB Canal are the Turkmen Alabai are the best? No, no doubt. Why they have to be the best? Because I don't understand. They are just Central Asian Shepherd dog. Good one if they found from good line. But to say they are the best, no. No, you have dog in Kyrgyzstan. You have dog in Afghanistan. You have dog in Tajikistan. They are coming in the same. It's the same. Central Asian Shepherd. That's why I call it. In all those republics, they are Central Asian Shepherd. But to say that they are the best, no. They are very good, better than modern Central Asian Shepherd dog, much better. They have amazing work ethic. But to say that are the Turkmen in Alaba in Turkmenistan are the best, no. It's not work like that. Okay, yes, they are fat like Mastiff. Let me show this because they have no. I have to know who removed it? Daniel comments because he say yes, they are fat like Mastiff. We are not talking about human, we are talking about dogs. So may I know who is the moderator and who removed his comment? Because when somebody say nothing, potential appropriate. Okay. Maybe it's the YouTube. Anyway, I read your comment just to make sure that it was not. Aboriginal lie wolfish head. Okay, how can I break him from that? What do you mean how you can break him from that? You cannot change her personality. You cannot break him anymore, her personality. He gonna be much more aggressive during the time, much more aggressive, and the potential to bite people, it will be high. Then 11 months become dominant male. Not in 11 months. They can be late. They can be early dominant. It's not 11 months only. It's just some dogs show the aggressive traits when they are young puppy, and some of them they show we call old mature dogs. Some dogs get mature in a late age. They are late mature. They are like a late puppy. It's like human too. And it will show in 11, it will show in 2 years old. If the weight so much, so days, So days flexibility in healthy. Sorry, I didn't understand this. Can you write again, please? What time is now? That is a Chihuahua 35 to 50 kilogram alibi. What do you mean, Adele? That is a Chihuahua. Why is a Chihuahua? That's a real livestock guardian dog. Who told you that the dog must be 80 kilogram? Because this, I don't like how you comment. Now, you comment because you have lack of knowledge. Please. So much, it's myth. 85 or more kill. I know one case. Some 11 months start to be aggressive. Yeah, you know, but they can be aggressive in any age. The possibility to be aggressive it's after 1 year old to show aggressive because they in that moment they start to have their confidence. That's why they can be aggressive till when they are puppy with other dogs, but they are a little bit shy with human. That's why it's hard to predict the personality, especially in livestock guardian dog. But in every dog breed, I say they are a little bit unpredictable. You to say that my dog never bite. Don't put your hands in fire to give the guarantee about that. If I fix him, will that help? How to fix? But if you worry about your grandchildren, Christine, it's serious problem what you have now. Neuter. It will calm a little bit down, but doesn't mean that he cannot bite. It will calm a little bit down because you're gonna cut producing testosterone in his body. But no, I have so many dogs that were neuter. They were aggressive and they remain aggressive, not as before, but the risk to bite, it is. So I don't give any warranty that this dog after neuter will not bite. What sorry, Adele? I don't know. I think I be very respectful to you, but when you don't have something, don't write because your comment is retractive. Don't write things that can insult me or my audience, please. If you think that this 80 kilogram is the original alibi, I'm telling you no, it's a fabricated dog. That's why. So please, if you want, I can explain you, but don't try to use insulting here in my viewers in the live chat. Because I don't tolerate nobody to use insulting words, please. So please respect other people too. Don't think that nobody is thinking it's smart or it's you are not smart. I don't insult other people intelligent, but because you know some information doesn't mean that you have the right information. Trust me, you don't in this case. Okay, could it be because he's lonely? No, I don't think that it's just the loneliness that can create the aggressive in him. He was just the high traits in her personality being aggressive. More social training and walking him, not neutering him. Highland Husky, it will not work at all. He used to be social. He will not be any more social after Souled. So, if dog weighs more than 80 kilograms, he loses his flexibility and health. As a livestock guardian dog, yes. Ron Black Eye. Are you Albanian? Yes, I am Albanian. One of the dog loves me when he needs. Some you miss after that show me teeth. It's not good behavior. In this case, you are lacking the authority on your dogs. He's showing the teeth and he start to growl or just show the teeth. Because some dog can show the teeth as a smile. Okay, my father is Cherokee Indian and he said I should send him to train school for dogs. Would that not be dangerous? I don't know. I'm telling him I don't trust that dog. After he showed that behavior, this dog must be held by a professional person, but must be inside that can guard something. Because if he gonna be outside, the chance to bite people that can approach him are high. My cousin had a Dogo Argentina. He must be now 8 to 9 years old or 10. He was very shy dog. Very shy dog. Very polite with people. After 2 years old, he started to bite. He bit one woman and he never tried to stop that. He used every single possible manner to stop him. He was danger. He was going to bite. He didn't bite me in the beginning. He was scary about me because I was doing the injection on him, vaccines and everything. And he was very scary. But after 2 years old, when one time that I tried to do the annual vaccine on him, he turned to bite me and he opened the mouth, but because I stopped it with the hands in the snout and he couldn't bite my hands in that moment. But yes, he tried and he beat many peoples. So people that they will come at home to you, they're gonna be on a risk for your Rottweiler because now he's possessing the threat. For me, it's pity to hear that. I understand very well, but mark my words, if you neglect with that dog, what will be? What is my recommended? If you have a yard, Christine, a closed one, chain the dog. Chain the dog or put him in the cage when people will come in your house. Buy a fancy or buy a cage and put him in the cage, please. That's the recommendation if you don't want to give your dog to somebody else. And if you want to prevent, cage, please. Cage and leash. I'm not talking about leash, but chain. Chain. Check the collar that he has no chance to remove it from head, because sometimes dog attempt to take the collar off from the neck. Only slightly show teeth. And I don't. And when you come close, when he show teeth, what is he doing? He keep showing teeth. He sit down in that moment, or he just show teeth? Because I need to know a little bit more. My 23 years old seems to be late developed, but does not show aggressive. He alert at home, but it's quiet when away from home. Kevin Cash, you have an alibi, if I'm not wrong? What's your recommendation? I told you, Christine, the recommendation is cage when people come. When you have grandchildren come to you, please put the dog in a cage. And be careful that kids are kids and can approach to the dog. Okay, yes, I live in the mountain and I have a lot of yard. Okay, the chance are good for you to keep the dog and not to give to somebody else. The training will not work on him. Because in your presence, okay, he get the command. We take the best scenario that he start to be training and he start to get your command. What about when you turn the head away and you go in the kitchen, or where you are not present in that moment? How you gonna control that dog? That's my question. Did you see the Dogo Korean channel on YouTube? What do you think about dog they show the alibi and Kangal? Address of the dog in the movie. Which one? Be more specified, because I'm not sure in that. He just look at me and show teeth, and if he hear you, he immediately turn into the angel. Maybe it's like some dogs smile. That's why they show teeth. Emiliano Cesar Milan. It's a joke. It's a joke. That's a joke. And people in America who is smart and has dog know very well that that's a joke. I ask you because the dog show on the movie are very huge. But which one, my friend? Because I don't have an idea about what we are talking about. Be a little bit more specify on that. The dog in the movie that are huge for I understand that are huge dog, but what's the real question in this? Yes, sir, thank you so much for your time and help. I grateful, appreciate it. I think the best way is to control your dog. When people come around your home, chain the dog or put him in the cage. You can buy a cage, it will not cost, and you will have the dog. When you go outside for walking, buy a muzzle, put the muzzle tied well to your dog. It's very important, because the dog is heavy and can pull you, and you cannot control on the leash in that moment. That's my suggestion. Training the dog. I'm very pessimist in that, because we have tried to training dogs. My friend have tried to training dogs, and this behavior stay on them. My Anatolian girl is on a tractor chain. She will not bite, she will kill. That's what I'm talking about, Highland Husky. Those dogs that show those aggressive, you need to chain them. People can say, oh, that's an animal abuse. No, it's not an animal abuse. You abuse with animal that you know that has the tendency to bite, and you neglect. That's an abuse on animal, and you put yourself in trouble with people because they're gonna sue you if the dog bite them. Okay, if they bite a friend and the friends, you are friends with him, he will not sue you. But if he bite a stranger, people wait for those opportunity to sue you. That's what I'm talking about. Alexander Lambert, bonjour. Can he breathe in muzzle he weighed 180 pounds? Buy a muzzle that has hole. He can breathe. He can breathe. And start not to walk for a long distance with him. Yes, he can breathe. I know that those modern day now Rottweiler are like a half brachiocephalic, short snout. But what else should you do? Those are the only way. And on the next live, I would like to ask you, the next live, not live, my friend, live. In the next live, you're gonna ask you if there is any chance that they are pure. Which one? I don't. Do it me that. No problem. I understand what you mean. So I see. Everybody can make mistake. Okay, great. Thank you so much. You give me so much useful information. Thank you so much. You are welcome, Christine. This is the only way that you has the chance to keep the dog. You can send the dog. Go ahead, try to send to your father, training him. But I will not be surprised if the dog, after a while, will bite people. Need just one time that the dog will have that confidence to bite, and those dogs that bite people never ever remove that behavior. They all the time bite. Never ever. The people that can say all the dog they will don't bite, no, that's just lie, give you some fake promise. They lack of knowledge, they lack experience, or they just talk to be interesting. But in all my life, from childhood to now, every time that a dog bite a person, he never remove the trait. He always be a man biter or man eater, whatever you call. Every time. I had a dog like that. Our community had dogs like that, and they all the time say, people that have logic and experience, they say, don't come close to pet that dog. It's like this. I wish you a very happy new year. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think my advice will help you. For the rest, this is the only advice, and I think by following my advice, you will never put yourself in trouble. But in the moment that you neglect, I don't give you any security on his behavior. I had a dog like that. By the way, my best dog was like this, but I was never neglect. Never neglect. Yes, sometimes he was very nice with kids. He was very nice with people, but he barked. He barked till he was going an approach, but he didn't have the confidence to bite in that moment. And I recognized when he was puppy, oh, this is dangerous one. And after 1 year and a half, he come in the origin. He showed that. He bite one guy, and after I didn't trust. So to be trust on him was me, brother, and my father. I didn't trust nobody else to come and approach him. Unpredictable. Even when he was playing the game, I was very worried with people and with my friend that he grow up, play with them, all his age. No, he was. I was scared about him. What to yell after he bite doesn't work. You can yell, you can be violent, which I will not suggest because you will never cut these traits on the dog. Okay, I think that's a good life. I enjoyed. The topic was completely different, but people has problems and I needed to respond about the problems and the issue that you have. I know that it's very very important. The dog is very important to you. You have bonds with dog, and I try to help you as much as possible with my advice, guys. So I could never neglect him. He's not to blame. I think he just doesn't understand what he's capable. No, for sure that he doesn't understand what he's capable to do. But it's our responsibility to understand and precaution that your advice always seems most knowledgeable. Kevin Cash. Thank you very much again, my friend, for your time. You are very welcome. No, I'm trying to give you the reality, not the fantasy. Not the fantasy. Someone mentioned the name that I don't want to mention for one or two reasons that he can train the Rottweiler, aggressive one. Give me. I can give him dogs, aggressive dog, that bite human. If he gonna train the dog, if he gonna change that dog behavior, I bet everything that I have that he has no chance, not him, but no person in planet, no dog trainer to remove the traits. If the dog bite, it will be a man biter all year, all his life. That's fact, period. Unbreakable traits in that dog. The only one that will stop, you're gonna put that dog in sleep. That's it. Okay. Your advice always is, okay, I'm willing to learn whatever it takes to help him. Okay, I think it's time to leave. Thank you very much, everybody, for being in live. I hope I answered every question to you guys with my knowledge that I have. I understand that people has different opinion, but I'm trying to be real with you and not to give any delusional hope when he has to deal with the difficult cases with an aggressive dog. That's why. Thank you. Have a blessing day. Bye bye. Bye bye.